I left my 9 to 5. I literally have been, it's mad because I think I left school in 2020, and I literally 2020 to now, I think that's about 4 years. So for 4 years I've been working, like literally I left secondary school. In America that would be high school, but I left secondary school in 2020. Ever since then, didn't go to college, nothing. I've been working. I've always been a creative person though, so like I do art and music and make money from those things as well as my job. But I really just wanted to lock into one thing and just see how that would work. But I didn't get to because of my job. And this is the thing, it's like, I'm telling you, yeah, if you are somebody that wants to really grow a business or actually not be in a job, then you need to somehow get out of that situation. And I really do believe that when you align yourself with the correct frequency and you put your mindset in the right place to be able to do this, you do it. It does happen because it's all, I believe in like the way that the universe works in frequencies. And when you align yourself with a specific goal, you will just naturally follow on that path as long as you align with it and keep working towards it. And when you see something that works, you have to stick to it. And that's exactly what I've done. And now I'm not working for anybody, and I'll never work for anybody again. 100%. It's not happening. 100%. It's not happening. So I'm just so grateful that I've been blessed to be in this situation, especially for coming from you know, a place of like a lack of finance in the past, and being born into that type of world. It's so beautiful to be able to see that I don't have to slave away and give up my time and freedom in order for me to actually be stable and actually be happy in myself and actually just have the basic necessities that I need to live and more. So yes, this is where I get into a deeper strategy of what I've been doing to be able to leave my 9 to 5 and not work for anybody but myself. So this is it. It's online, social media. It's literally YouTube, I'll be real. Like, this platform that you're on right now can make you money. And I realized this when I was going through a stage of just being on YouTube. I was just scrolling, and I already made my own channel. Like I've talked to you guys about this before. I already made my own channel. I got that monetized and made income from that channel, and I still do to this day, constantly, passively. Because remember, when you make a video on YouTube, it's passive income, and that's what you want to achieve. You want to achieve that passive finance that's constantly coming into the account. Even when you haven't been active, you're still getting paid from something, you know what I mean? I was working at the same time, and that was just distracting the hell out of me, my job. And I didn't realize it because it's like, we need to, like, the thing is, it's mad because you need a job. It's like you're taught you need a job so that you can pay for your bills, pay for the rent, pay for your food. It's wild when it gets to them levels. Like, you have to work so that you can live somewhere and eat. You have to give all your hours to a specific company that isn't your company. You just work for them. You don't do what you love. You just do it because you need money. And some people are really lucky to even find a job. That's how bad it is. Like, I've seen people really struggle to get a job, and it's like they're struggling to find something that isn't even going to align with them anyways. And it's just like, I was just going through it for a while, like, in it. And I've always been one to dip between jobs. I don't know if that's you or anyone you know, but you might know someone that literally has a job, they get the job, and you see them in another job like 3 months later, 4 months later, and I'm telling you, like, that don't look good for your CV, but we have to do what we gotta do. And if you don't feel like you're aligning in a certain place, then you don't. And I really believe that, like, it's crazy because I thought it was the job I was in that was the problem, but no, the problem was the fact that I was in a job. And it's like, I look at it like this. At my age, like, I'm 20 turning 21 now. At my age, like, I don't want to be someone to live my whole life and I'm still working a 9 to 5. I'm still working for other people. And when I really clocked, I've always known I could work for myself, but when I really realized that like I can have my own business and there's a way for me to work for myself, for my own company, you know what I mean? And also those values that I didn't feel like I was receiving, and morals that I didn't receive in the workplace, because a lot of workplaces are quite toxic. I could provide that for somebody else to have that type of workspace as well, which is crazy to think. And when I realized that YouTube was a way that I could do this, YouTube was a way that I could make income, I was just like, I've been sitting underneath a rock. Like, what the heck? It's such a blessing that we have the modern technology that we do have today. And if you're not utilizing it to your advantage, then I don't know what to say. Because, okay, of course, it's like we live in a world where so many people want to work jobs, so many people actually just really are happy in that way of life, but there's so many people that aren't, just like me and probably just like you too if you're clicking on this video. And I just wanted to say to anybody who's watching, if you feel like you're not supposed to be in your job, you need to figure out a way to get out. And I'm telling you, the way is YouTube. If you're literally somebody who doesn't have really much to invest, doesn't really feel like there's much that they can do in terms of business, you can set up a business and make content as your business. You can do that because ads pay. The videos that you see on people's adverts pays them quite a bit of money on YouTube, for real, it really does. And sponsorships, you can get sponsorships from YouTube, and there's in different pockets of YouTube you can make different types of money. So on the other channel that I done, because it's a reaction money, the way that we make income is from AdSense. People can pay for suggestions for us to react to, donations, merch. There's so much different like ways you can go about that. But on like normal channels, you could also just do, like I said, AdSense is like a really main way of people's getting their money from YouTube. They have like memberships. It's crazy. And like when you realize that, like, okay, you're gonna make money from the ads anyways, but when you realize that you can actually also make money from like Patreon and memberships and people paying you on a monthly subscription, that is when my life changed. I was like, this is what's going on. Like, I didn't know that. Like, you make a link one time, people click it, and people pay you because they appreciate your content, appreciate you, you know what I mean? And that is so special to think that. And I've always thought in my life, like, there is so much money in this world. So for people who don't have it, why can't they have it? They can have it. It's so easy when you align yourself with the correct frequency and put yourself down the right path in order to receive what you are meant to receive, because that is what you want to receive. If you ever have thoughts of leaving a job, ever have thoughts of not wanting to be in a job at all, follow the thought, follow what that might lead you. And if you're in a situation where it's very risky to leave, start to think about how you can use your time effectively. If you're still in that job, think about how you can use your time instead of watching things like TV, because it's distractions, or these like going to clubs and parties. You don't need to do it all. It's like really listen to yourself. Like, you need to focus on patterning what you need in your life, using that time wisely and applying it. And that way is the way that we're gonna get out of that situation. And I've done it. So if you wanna follow this channel and support the journey, and I can hopefully support you as well on your journey, give the channel a like, follow, and yeah, subscribe. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.